G'day guys, Joel here from Measured Gaming. Today I'm joined by Dave. How you going, mate?
Good, mate.
That's good.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me in your shed. Today we're playing a 2,000 point game, Stormcast versus Skaven. And I'm just going to quickly go through my list. It's exactly the same as what I had against Dalton's Iron Jaws the other day. We got a Star Drake. He's the general. What's he called? The
Templar?
Yeah, he's the Drakespawn Templar. He's got the running anvils of the Helden Hammer. He's got the artifact and the trait, whatever the fuck they do. 8 Desolators, which they're just awesome. 3 into 5 Libs. We've got a Castellan, a Veritant, a Relictor, and a Xeros. Prayer-wise, we've got Translocation and Blessed Weapons. And Dave, you want to talk us through your list, mate?
So got a Congregation of Filth, which would be the Furnace and or the Plague Monk, so 2 blobs of 40, 2 blobs of 20. Mm-hmm. There's also a Screaming Bell and a Corruptor. Lastly, a Plague Priest on foot. Got the Cogs and the Warpstone Vortex, and of course my delicious rat holes.
Then we got 40, 40, 20, 20. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, easy done. We're playing Relocation Orb as well. So
yeah.
Relocation Orb 2019 should be a bit of fun. We'll be back after deployment. Hey guys, this is what deployment looks like. So I've got basically everything in the center here. Drax, all my heroes, Xeros, and 5 Libs are up in the sky. We've got 5 Libs screaming off this Gnaw hole as well. Dave, on the other hand, has gone for Central as well. 2 units of 40 right up the front. This Bell and Furnace just behind them, Corruptor, and then the 2 units of 20 just behind them. Yeah, nice and standard. So what we've done is just a little tip for if you're playing the new Relocation Orb. Seems there's only 5 points. It's quite easy just to literally put down objective markers where all 5 points are, and then just use something else like this to mark where the actual orb is. And it'll save you a whole heap of time and fucking around.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So, alright, we're going to just do a quick tactics thing first. I'm going to send Dave inside to go get me a chair, and we're going to talk about what we're going to do. Now that I kicked Dave out of his own garage, plan is, I don't know if he's going to give me first turn, he outdrops me by a shitload, but basically, I'm out of charge range turn 1. I've got my Veritant here next to a Gryph-hound, to add +3 to an unbind attempt when he tries to get the Vortex up, which is going to really help. I've also got commanding terrain here, so Star Drake's sitting on that. Getting extra command points early with Anvil's Stormcast list is going to be really convenient. And yeah, basically I'm just going to try and fight on the objectives 1 unit at a time and hope for the best, really. There's not much I can really do much different, I don't think. So having those 5 Libs up in the sky just allows me to deploy sort of either end of the table. I have no intention of actually moving this unit off that Gnaw hole because I don't want him getting in to a flank. But Xeros is up in the sky too, just to give all these Dracos reroll 1s to hit. Basically, it's gonna really comes in handy. So I've got no wizards. Dave's got 2 rather. So they're sort of priority number 1. But the problem is I've got no bodies either. So I just need to kill all of his shit and pray, basically. So wish me luck, guys.
Okay, NC Dave here. What am I going to do? Right, this is my intention. That Vermin Lord, my intention is for that to either hunt the Drake or go and pick off the foot heroes. The Bell, it's there to cause strife, central deployment, and hopefully have a broader impact as a support piece. I'm going to push this big group here straight up the field, straight into them. I'm also very wary of the fact that this orb could jump around like a motherfucker, and him having some stuff up in the sky that he can drop down on a location later could be pretty troublesome for me. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to handle that. I've got cogs, so hopefully if I get that up, it gives me that extra range I need. But realistically, my Vermin Lord might have to do a lot of jumping around. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Only my second game with these rats, but probably a better, more effective build here. I guess we'll see how they go, because those guys are going to put out a shit ton of damage, and those heroes are a total pain in the ass. I have unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I have well aware left holes in the back here, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try and translocate that mob to come and get me. Guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm going to assume he's probably going to drop and try and take out my bell first. And if he does, he does. Right now I haven't quite worked out how that bell's really going to make a direct impact. More the point that it's just there to provide battle shock immunity, as well as a couple of casts. Got my vortex. If I can, I'll drop that smack bang in the middle. Although at this point, I'm probably more likely to give him turn 1 and then try and drop it on the heads of whatever he sends my way. So I'm going to be playing this more reactive, more counterpunch, because I don't want to get caught in the middle and then just have him smash me, then double turn me and take me off the board, which is pretty much what he did last time. So there's a lot of talk. There's a lot of strategy. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Thanks, guys.
All right, Dave, so you out-dropped me.
I did.
Who's going to have the first 10?
You are, mate.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's have some fun. Guys, end of my turn 1. Failed. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Let's just do this in order. I rolled a 1 for Blessed Weapons. I lanterned the Drax. I rolled a 1 for Translocation.
Yep.
I did 5 mortals. I killed 5 of the purple unit.
Yep.
I killed 8, was it?
6
of the unit in front.
The red unit.
And then I failed to do anything else. I scored 1 point because I'm on this objective. Basically, I've moved the Griffhound back here, Griffhound back there, kept those libs over there, and just literally moved everything else up a bit just to guard this one objective, to prevent him from scoring 3 points early. I'm going to go into Skaven turn 1.
Yeah.
End of Skaven's hero phase. What'd you do? You've killed 4 Liberators, done 3 wounds to the Azeros, 2 wounds to the Drake. Oh, the Vortex is up, by the way. Killed a Dracoth outright with the Vortex. Did 4 wounds to the Veritant.
Yep.
And that's about it, I think. So you got Cogs up.
I got Cogs up.
You failed
both my prayers. So this guy...
Yeah, you rolled a 1 for both of them, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Just like you did.
Yeah.
So he took a mortal. He also took a mortal, but he
passed
he
it.
ignored it, which was pretty tasty.
Yeah. Right, we're going to go into Dave's movement phase. End of Dave's... just before his charges. So what have you done? You've just moved up 3 away from the libs. Yep. Vortex went off and killed a Liberator. Yep. Did a wound to the Drake and the Azeros.
That was about it. Yep.
And 2 to the Drax, and that was pretty much it. Yep. So you didn't even kill any of your own guys, did you?
No, managed to escape that.
And just for reference as well, Dave did change his mind. He wanted to slow down time. So the Screaming Bell is re-rolling its saves from the cogs.
Yep.
And we'll be back after Dave's combats. Righto. Interesting turn. Right. So Dave charged in with his 34 Plague Monks or whatever they were.
Yep.
Killed off the libs. We didn't even roll the dice. I just said, yeah, they're dead. That's fine.
That's fine.
He killed, 1.5 Dracoths, and then the Dracoth, just with the axe attacks, killed all 34 left.
Yeah.
Just in one face swing.
In perspective, only a third of them actually attacked the Dracoths.
Yeah.
So...
Did 8 wounds in total.
Yep.
You know what I forgot to do?
No?
With all those unrending attacks, I get to heal wounds. With the saves. That's fine. It's all good. That's my cock up. But
you know what I forgot to do? Roll
6s.
36 dice to see how many wounds you take.
Not all of them. You have to be within 3. Anyway, doesn't matter. Are you happy to call it fair? Because I would have healed up probably and saved that other guy.
No, you can have the other guy back. I'll roll the 36 dice.
No.
34.
No,
34 dice.
I'll call that fair.
Yep.
But it's only models, hang on, what?
We're going to go work it out.
We'll go work it out. So we just did it all. Basically, I just essentially healed 2 wounds on a Dracoth. I've still got 6 of them.
Yes.
After all the wounds. He did 7 mortals, I think.
7 mortals, and you managed to save 3 of them off the mystical.
Yep. Cool. All right. We've got priority roll.
Right.
I get a 3. Dave
That's
gets
4. I think I'm going to have to take that. Mate.
Yeah. Let's see where the thingy bounces.
Yep.
So it's going to go to 2. We'll be back.
We'll look at the roll.
Yeah, just before Dave's charges, what happened? You failed all your spells, and then I unbound Mystic Shield at the end there.
Yeah, that was good of you.
Star Drake's worth his weight in gold against casting armies. Just giving that -1 off, it's good.
Yep.
What else have you done? You've killed another 2 Dracoths over the course of the turn from spells, and you got the 6 on your plague.
Yep.
So that did...
got one of my major plagues out.
Yeah, I think that did 5 mortals.
Yep.
That hurts. And you rolled double 1s for the bell, which was funny. Killed a monk. And these guys have Rabbit on them. They're lining up for a charge on the Drax, I'd imagine. Yep. The Corruptor, though, he took 5 mortals from his own vortex and ate 4 of them.
Yep.
So that's always funny when Skaven shit hits them back.
Yeah, but I did manage to take this.
Yeah, you just tagged that with 1 model.
Yep.
That's where the objective bounced to. So we'll be back after Dave's charges. End of Dave's turn. That took a long time. Basically, he rolled box cutters on this guy to get him into combat with the Drake. Did 12 mortal wounds with Sword of Judgment. Killed the Relictor with the
fart.
The fart. Yep. The Drax, I think I lost another one since the last time we recorded. And then they killed 13 Plague Monks.
Yep.
Dave's going to score 1 point, so we're tied 1-1.
Yep.
And I get to have a turn finally.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do with a very understrength Stormcast army. Just before I do some charging, killed only 6 rats with anvils. And the Dracoths, they're not nearly as good when there's less than 4 of them. Then I translocated them over to here after I put the lantern on them.
Yep. Shine a light.
Yeah, shined a light. And then they shot at the rats and didn't do anything. So I'm about to charge with them. These liberators that were sitting at the back, they're just moving up onto this objective over here. Even if I failed the charge, I'm scoring 3, so I mean, I don't know, it's only turn 2, but anyway, we'll see what we can do.
I can't believe it's only turn 2.
Oh, funny that, Dave. Funny that.
Hey,
yeah.
I had to roll 108 dice. Right?
Yeah. Poor you. All right. I failed the charge. I scored 3.
If you paid attention, I haven't even changed position. It was okay.
That's all the charges I'm doing. Hang on. We need to do the vortex first, but we can do that after the priority roll.
Yeah, we'll see.
So let's see if I can get a double turn here. I'm going to roll 3. Dave gets a 2. Oh, baby! Let's see where the thingy bounces. Yep. It's 1, so it's going back to the middle, I think. And then it's going to the 4, which will mean it's going back over here.
Back over there or over there?
I think it's going back over there. Right. We'll find out. So we rolled a 1 and then a 4. So we've worked it out. It's landed back in the middle here. And I think I'm going to take the turn and let the vortex kill this guy. He's only got 3 wounds left. And just go and chew up some more of his chaff, I think. Do I give up my lead? No, yeah, I think I'm going to take the turn. I'm going to take the turn. I need to do some more damage to you.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back after some stage of my turn. Just before my charges, basically, he lanterned himself. The Veritans lightning charioted over here. Translocation. Made them shoot. Did like 3 mortals. Libs moved up onto that back objective. These guys moved up, then shot into the rats again, killing another 3. Castellan moved up. This Griff moved up just to sort of cover these 2 objectives just in case. And this Griff moved up to put on that last wound if he needed to the Corruptor, who's now dead from taking 6 mortals from the Vortex.
Yep, well done. You rolled very well.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
No, what happens to me. No.
So all we're doing is just try and kill some chaff, stay 3 out of this guy, and hope for the best. Righto. End of Stormcast turn 3?
Yes.
So these guys, they killed a few. I think there's 2 rats left, yep. But that means that the bell can't move anymore, which I'm not in combat with either. So Castellan, he charged into the rats. He hit with all 3 of his attacks and then rolled 3 1s, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
And then he took 1 wound in return. And that's going to be that. So we're going to go into Skaven turn 3. Score is 4-1 Stormcast way. Dave's turn 3. He just moved up a bit, did some mortal wounds with this thing, rolled another 9. Furnace charged into the Castellan, killed it with 8 mortal wounds.
Boom.
Yep, boom.
With its stinky ball.
Cool. All right, I've got to roll for priority. And we'll bounce the thing before we decide. I roll a 4. Dave gets a cocked.
Everyone's got their ticks.
Dave gets a 2.
Fuck off.
We're going to see where it bounces first.
Yep. And we're 4 all.
Yes. Yep, correct. Hey, objective moved down here. And I've got the choice of priority. Dave's got all of his shit there. I'm afraid that if I give him the turn, he's going to score. It's going to bounce and then potentially go over to the other side, but I doubt it. And then, so basically, because this is turn 4, isn't it?
Yes.
So, you can either play for the draw and gamble to go for the major. So, I think, I think I'm gonna take the turn here because I still need to kill more of your shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm confident that the 2 Drax will be able to kill something. Yeah, I'm gonna take the turn.
All right.
And I'll score a point while I do it. So, all right, yep. Okay. So, end of my turn. I moved this griff up to here. I moved this griff back here. These guys shot, killed 1 out of the bigger unit. Charged, killed the 2 left in the yellow unit, and killed 5 in the purple unit, I think. Yep. Just to understand, thin out some more bodies. These libs, and they just moved up. Just praying. Right, Dave's turn 4. Stormcast 5, Skaven 4. End of Dave's turn. What did he do? He killed the Griffhound that was there somehow. Did 4 wounds onto my Dracoth. And yeah, look, we're just going to roll for priority. If Dave wins, he gives me the priority, and then I can't win the game. I get a 6.
Oh.
So I
automatically win it.
I'm going to give you the turn.
Yep.
Which means that you can only score a max of 1 point this turn coming up.
Yep.
And I can score a max of 3.
What's the score right now with me having just gotten 2 points?
So I was 5. You'll be 7.
Yep.
So you're 2 ahead of me.
Yep.
So I can tie it.
Best you can do is tie it.
Yeah. We'll be back after we work out the bounces. So it's bounced into the middle. I'm going to give Dave the turn. I'm going to fucking pray for a miracle that these 5 Liberators and 1 Griffhound will be able to win me the game.
I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Like for you, I mean.
I feel good for you at the moment because, yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll keep playing. So, first dice roll for Dave's hero phase. He rolled double 6s with his belt. So he gets his Corruptor back. I'm just going to call it there. Yeah, I won't be able to deal with a Corruptor on the table as well. Yeah. It was already against the odds of me actually trying to pull this out. So, yeah, we'll call it there.
Here you go. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Have a look.
No, what are they? Watermelon?
Watermelon.
No, I'm good. Yuck.
Jeez,
Gross.
you trying to give a bloke a bloody lollipop?
Gross.
Good game. Thanks, mate.
How'd you think it went, mate, with the changes to your list?
Significantly better. The combination of Bell, Corruptor, and the Vortex sitting smack bang in the middle of this game really did a fair bit of work.
Yep.
I thought that the Plague Monks would... I thought that 2 lots of 40 would be enough to take on those 8 Desolators.
Yep.
But realistically, the only thing that took those off the table was spells and mortal wound output. Absolutely could not put more than, what do you reckon, 4 or 5 wounds all game got through from rats.
Yeah, about that.
So they were super killy.
I reckon they would have killed. They killed pretty much 40,
They
20.
Yeah, no, they killed 100 rats on their own.
Yeah, about 100.
Killed 100 rats on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, you know.
I mean, how many points is that?
A lot.
2, 4, 5, 60, 7,
Yep.
7, 800-ish points.
About what you pay for your desolators.
Still, that's... I think I played that first turn way too aggressively. What I should have done is just literally held back everything, deep striking liberators onto that objective, and I still would have had most of my army even after the double turn, because that double turn just fucked me. I knew I wasn't going to win that game when you double turn me 1 to 2.
And that's what I banked on.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want you to do that to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But no, that's a bit of misplay by me. Gonna keep running this list just for a bit of shits and gigs. I will have the actual models for those desolators and have some paint on them really soon. So sorry, not sorry about that to the guys watching these.
We've got our new terrain on display.
We're
working on this at the moment to replace our other club terrain. So I'll be working on painting that stuff up and obviously painting all these models. Look, on reflection on that game, I think the Vermin Lord did his job.
Yep. That's sort of judgment though, getting into rolling double sixes.
Yeah, it was huge. But he managed to take out 3 heroes. Yeah. Which was nice. Your Liberators did a good job of screening. They took a lot of that initial damage. My Furnace didn't get into the game until turn 4. So that probably...
it's funny rolling a 1 with that with his...
Oh, yeah. Look, realistically, if I'd not whiffed on that last one, fair chance of taking out that last...
those Drax wouldn't have been there. Would have called it after that.
Yeah. Look, I think it's a solid list. It's something I'm going to keep working with. I've got to learn how to play it. I've got to learn my War Scrolls. But I like the combination. I didn't get to use Death Frenzy at all. Yeah. Never got it off once. Only got off 1 big prayer. Yep. And failed most of the others. So the way that it would normally support itself, I think, could be better in other games than what it was in this one. But I was lucky.
My list moving forward, I want to keep working on this one. Probably going to drop the Star Drake, add in an allied Hurricaneum, add in a Heralder, and just go from there, I think. I don't know, the Star Drake, especially with that act, it just doesn't do any damage. Especially the Drake Swarm template doesn't do any damage. The other alternative is actually just drop 2 of the Dracoths and add in some more stuff and keep the Star Drake. Like maybe upgrade him to a Prime, to a Lord Salsa. I don't know. It's just a bit of fun anyway.
Your Dracoths at 8 damage output was insane. When it dropped to 6, not quite as good. When it got below that, when it got back to 4 and less than 4, it was just...
Yeah, it plummets pretty quick. So I still prefer them over like Long Strike Raptors. I think their mortal wound output potential's better than Long Strikes. Plus, then they got the combat and survivability to back it up.
Yeah, and you used your anvils to get attacks through in the hero phase.
See, that's if I was to keep this same list, I'd drop anvils in a heartbeat and just take Staunch Defender. Just make them even much of a pain in the ass.
Compared to the last game we played, your heroes and stuff did actually fall over this time.
Yeah. I think we'll go Staunch plus then Ignaxes on the Drake. I think that will make it much more tankier because it's still killy. It doesn't need all those extra pylons and stuff. No. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. We've been waffling on for too much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys. And we'll see you on the next one, I suppose.
Yeah, and don't ever offer Joel a lollipop because,
I like lollipops. I just don't like watermelon flavour. It tastes like piss. Anyway.
It tastes like whose piss?
My piss.